In solo leveling, Jinwu's eyes widened in shock as the shadowy figure unleashed Monarch's domain, blanketing the battlefield in darkness. The oppressive shadow spread across the land, and moments later the figure activated shadow extraction. To Jinwu's disbelief, the fallen magical beasts began to rise once more. As he pieced it all together, Jinwu realized the truth. The one riding the horse was none other than the Shadow Monarch. The beasts that had once bled out on the battlefield now stirred with renewed strength. Their blood had turned black and thick, pulsing with dark energy. Jinwu watched in awe, speechless. The power gap was overwhelming. The resurrected beasts charged once again toward the silver soldiers. But this time, every wound they suffered was meaningless. The shadows regenerated instantly, making them virtually immortal. The battlefield became a war zone of black and silver. Explosions rocked the ground and the armies clashed with fury. What once looked like a sure victory for the silver soldiers had turned into chaos. The appearance of the Shadow Monarch had completely shifted the tide of battle. With a swift, fluid motion, the Shadow Monarch slashed through silver soldiers while riding atop his dark steed, cutting enemies in half effortlessly. Then, without warning, his steed burst forward, thunderous hooves pounding the earth, carrying the monarch straight into the heart of the enemy. He raised his hand, glowing with ominous power, and invoked Commander's authority. A crushing wave of force obliterated the silver soldiers standing in his path. Jinwu stood frozen, stunned by what he was witnessing. The Shadow Monarch, wielding the same commander's authority that he himself had used. The Shadow Army continued their ruthless assault, dying only to rise again in a relentless cycle. Wherever the monarch went, destruction followed in his wake. It seemed like victory for the shadows and magical beasts was all but guaranteed, until they showed up.